Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, friend Ellen. We are the Gathered Fraternity, and we are here to bring you guidelines that make you come to understand more and more how you are inserted within planet Earth. Of course, there is a whole idea that has already been placed among all of you, and within that idea, each one thinks that they are fulfilling a certain role within planet Earth. But what we started to see that these beings who are aware of their true role on planet Earth are few, because beings start to live only within a collective consciousness, and this value that is every being on planet Earth is not present in this collective consciousness. That is why this message it is oriented in this direction so that you can understand where you are inserted. What is the role of each being when they propose to be here incarnated in this era, to be present here on planet Earth, participating in all the modification that is taking place on this planet? Note that everyone who is incarnated, despite staying conscious, everyone incarnated knowing, yes, that this was an era of changes. We can put it like this, that this is an age that brings changes and changes that are conducted in their all consciousness. Many beings are still focused only on an outer world and think that this change, which we are always put into words, will only be represented in an outer world. This change, which we put here for all beings who are incarnated, is the change in consciousness, because from the change in consciousness, there will be several changes throughout planet Earth. Several corrections will occur throughout planet Earth. Because many of these corrections we can say that they must be conducted in human behavior. They need to be conducted within this thought, within the feeling that each one is leading in their own life. Because looking at the external world may seem true, but we say that this look is not true. The true look is when each person turns to himself, when through that look he starts to realize that all control of everything around him is in himself, and from that point on he assumes his responsibility. Because in each being who is aware of itself, it starts to assume its responsibility and act in this way. We say that changes, they start to occur throughout planet Earth because its electromagnetic field, it starts to expand and proceeds to order factors that are disordered. As you see, these various chaotic situations, various situations of imbalance, they can be corrected when you assume your share of responsibility, when each being looks at itself and assume its power. A single being, he already brings a balance, but several beings becoming aware of themselves makes this balance to become more present, and even makes this balance to become visible to many beings. So may this visibility leads to beings who are totally unconscious. A possibility of expansion leads all beings who are unconscious to a path so that they can recognize in themselves their own value. Because the recognition of their own value carries the truth of God. And this is always the guidance that we are putting here through our messages. With much gratitude, I bid you farewell. Thank you very much.